Having binged a marathon of Bond films recently, The Living Daylights came as a welcome palate cleanser after the likes of Octopussy and A View to a Kill. Yet, let's not dance around it. Timothy Dalton's debut as James Bond isn't an overwhelming success. While not entirely faulting Dalton, this entry suffers from multiple issues, making it a bit of a mixed bag in the saga. Let's talk about Dalton's Bond. He certainly looks the part and nails the serious side of 007. However, the humor seems to elude him, often resulting in scenes that fall flat or veer into the absurd. The cello case action sequence is a prime example, trying hard to be realistic, yet missing the mark entirely. Moving on to the leading lady, Maryam D'Abo's character, Cara Milovy, lacks depth and charisma. Her portrayal feels lackluster, nearly draining the energy from the screen. The villains, unfortunately, don't fare any better, forgettable, inept, and lacking the menace expected in a Bond flick. The film's cardinal sin is boredom. It's one of those rare Bond movies that fail to engage. While other lackluster entries at least offer some cheesy entertainment, The Living Daylights lacks that peculiar charm, ultimately making it a tiresome watch. Dalton's take on Bond deviates significantly from his predecessors. There's an absence of Connery or Moore's flair, leaning more toward Ian Fleming's original, albeit with mixed success. The movie itself is a missed opportunity, decently paced, but lacking the expected thrills and compelling narrative. John Barry's music score injects some vigor into the otherwise dull narrative. The action sequences, although commendable, can't quite save the film from its overall lackluster feel. Dalton's portrayal, albeit striving for authenticity, doesn't quite capture the essence of what made Bond iconic. However, he deserves credit for attempting a more introspective 007. Maryam D'Abo's character falls short, and the antagonists fail to leave a lasting impression. In the end, The Living Daylights sits in a peculiar place in the Bond canon, offering a refreshing Dalton, an attempt at a serious narrative, and some decent action, but falling short in delivering the expected Bond charm and excitement. While not a complete dud, it's far from a standout entry in the series. If you're a die-hard Bond fan, it's worth a watch for Dalton's debut and some action scenes. However, if you're new to the franchise, it might be best to start with the iconic Connery or Craig Bond movies before delving into this less-than-stellar offering.